At the beginning, the word stood, speaking word meets the style quite well. Was it your creation, this style of music, or it comes from other influences?
I think the way I do it maybe is quite unique in some ways, but I think there's always been spoken word and music. I mean, if you go back to the jazz movements in the 50s and things, you had poetry and music, and then it was really through punk rock, I think, that I came with the idea to put music and poetry together, because I love music and I love poetry, but poetry often when it's performed or read is never very exciting, I think, and it seemed perfectly natural to put them together. But there were people doing it like Patti Smith and Laurie Anderson, and it's something that's always been around.
Yes, it's remember me to some gospel where prayer are sending to pray with the words, with the rhythm in back.
Yeah, I love oration. I love people that can really hold people or enchant people with language, and I think there's a huge movement in the gospel scene, and also in a lot of I don't know what you'd call it, I don't know what you call it in general, the kind of Presbyterian churches of America, things which I don't really hold too well with, but they have this wonderful ability to communicate and use language as a rhythm, as a music.
So in the past with Richard Strange a new piece of culture was created. How happened that? And in some Depeche Mode beats you find yourself, like in Just Can't Get Enough, it remember me to the beats from Our Darkness.
Again, it's a question of being in a place at a certain time. Growing up in London in the late 70s and the early 80s, it was a really wonderful place for creativity. I mean, they're everywhere people were doing things and putting bands together, venues together, concerts. It was just a special time, a very special time.
So, now to the present. How long did the band in this constellation work?
I first put together the basis of the band in 2002, and then in 2005 Rainer joined to add an electronic element to it. Now it's going back down to 3 members again. Rainer and Nico are leaving tonight's their last concert with us, and then I'm going to adapt the band.
Why they leave the band?
Because they have their own career, and they have their own solo project that they really need to dedicate a lot more time to, and they can't give that time at the moment, so it makes it impossible really.
And how will it continue? What expect us in the future? A new style? Or?
Always new styles, I hope. I mean, Jan, Murat and Jeff will stay as the foundation of the band. I already have a new drummer. And then that's where the fun begins for me, because who knows, maybe I get somebody who plays the trombone, or somebody who is a programmer, or it could be anything, it could really be anything. So over the next few months, we're going to really start to work on it. But also I'm doing a couple of different projects too. I'm doing a project with Steve Schroeder, who used to be in Tangerine Dream many years ago. And then I'm also working with a DJ guy from the UK on very full electronic sounds. So who knows, it could go in many directions.
Very surpriseful in the future.
I hope so. I mean, it's always important for me and for the audience, I think, to give something new.
So, yes, you saw certainly already and played also everywhere in the world. Where do you prefer to play, and how, where you have the most fun for it?
Well, Germany is a very special place for me, because I've played here so many times, and it's a very big country with a very loyal, very faithful audience. So that's really special. But to be able to play anywhere, in the world, to do something you love to do is special. So whether I'm playing in London or in Athens or in Spain, or it's great. I love it always. Huh?
So, what is your motivation for life energy and for propelled nowadays? Do you have a secret tip for everyone?
For life energy, you mean?
Yeah, life
for
energy,
living your life. I think it's taken me this long, this far, to really feel at some kind of ease with myself, with my life. I think life is about learning lessons, and I think you have to learn to live very much in the present, not worry about the future or think about the past, but really live now. That's the only thing, because this moment, this second here, is the most important one.
That's right. Okay, so other projects where you work, like a theater play or a script for a film, or
yeah, they're all in a cupboard somewhere, all these different ideas. There's lots of different projects and things I would love to do, but yeah, I really believe in letting things evolve a bit organically, not really pushing things, and film and TV and theatre is something that I've moved a little bit away from at the moment. So maybe in the future more might happen. I'd love to work with film, and maybe theatre and TV. It would be great.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, so I think we're now at the end of the questions. You have a question you want to answer yourself?
Oh, the meaning of life, you mean, or what?
No, maybe.
No, it's okay.
So, and thank you for this short moment. It was very great, and we want to see you on stage.
Thank you very much. Looking forward. See you later.
See you later.
Is it possible that you can give us a station ID?
Sure. You have it written down, or is it something?
Yeah, this is Street Clip TV.
Just Street Clip TV?
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, this is Anne Clark, and you're watching Street Clip TV.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Dankeschön.